Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time we ended up going through some more of the dungeons, the Unsightly Catacombs, and the Lux Ruins here in Altus Plateau. And we're back here at Ranni's Rise. Just spoke to her, and she said, oh hey, did you get the treasure from Nokron? Yes, we did. And she said, okay, well, I have to go on...
Thy purpose in approaching me, you may leave. I too am to depart on
here
a
we go.
journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread.
So, she's gonna go on a journey only she may tread, and she gives us the Carian inverted statue, which we then can use over here at the Carian Study Hall. Now we'll run through here twice, because we do put it down here, but we don't want to do it just yet. Because there are things we must do first. I mean, I don't think we need to, but I'm still doing them. You know what was a cool part of Dark Souls 3 people don't give enough credit? The school. With like the wax that you had to dip your head in and all that. It was a little tedious doing the head dipping, but it was a cool idea, and like the hands coming out of the bookshelves. Oh, there's, speaking of hands. Quick wallop those weenies, and then I'm just gonna, yep, not even charge these. Even though I'll have to most likely fight them again because I'll have to rest. Still doesn't hurt to knock them out, get free souls, and go from there. Yeah, that tells you that this place is gonna get weird when you got a guy glued to the ceiling. Yeah, DS3, I love the crystal mages and stuff, even though I hated fighting crystal mage. This fight sucked. Okay, is there anyone below me? No, it's just this guy. Yep, and then Preceptor Miriam goes over there. Luckily, we managed to bait these guys into spawning. Come on, everybody, let's just get all the guys spawned in. Because I'd prefer to just fight you all now, instead of having to try to fight Miriam and these guys. I don't really want to try pushing out with all these guys in the way. Even though I can survive the hit, it's just not preferable in my eyes. Especially when I can just bait them into coming towards me. Okay. Okay, so we didn't have any other spawns behind me. That's good. Carian Glintstone Staff, good for Carian sorceries. Since we're not intelligence-based caster, it's kind of moot, plus, in general, there are far better staves to be using. Okay, so he's right there. Ah, that's how you're gonna play it. There. Removing Miriam from here makes this a little easier, but I think they come back. So it's only a temporary reprieve. Can't remember if there's a... I'm gonna have to run around again. Cause yeah, the ladder. I was gonna say, I thought there was a ladder up. Shows how well I pay attention. But I mean, at least I did remember it, instead of just being like, oh, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, rats. Enemies more lethal than ghosts or men. Oh. Didn't see that one. Really? Where'd the other rat go? Oh. That's cool. I'd rather not get staggered to my death from here. Especially by a stupid rat. That's kind of a waste talisman. It just boosts your FP physic. And I mean, if you're really that low that you're like, oh, I need to get more out of each physic, probably reevaluate your physic distribution or reevaluate your spell choices. Okay, so that looks to be everything here. Now we get to head back. Hang on, was there another doorway? I thought there was. There was like a doorway with an elevator. Also, I needed to check these chandeliers. Oh, yep, there's the rat. Because I want to say we have to jump down to one of these. This is a very peculiar area. Actually, I need to check this. Okay, so there is nothing here. Just wanted to be sure. Get my free hand kills. Call this back, because I need it back. So that just happened. And we can't pick it up, otherwise it undoes everything. Now I have to stop and think how I do this. And... yeah, good enough. I was kind of hoping to knock them all at once, but close enough, it worked. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, Miriam. It'd be real neat if I could actually land my hits here. Seriously, how do I miss every shot? Not happy with that trade. Where are those shots coming from? I want to say further below. I had forgotten Miriam is one of the few characters actually vulnerable to Frenzied Burst. So I might as well put it to good use. Okay, yeah, I can cross to either side whenever I feel. Somebody tried to hide over here. Mask of Confidence, I don't think is that good. I want to say, let's see. Oh, that one just flat out gives you Arcane. I mean, it's not bad, it's 3 Arcane. But it doesn't go with my style, and as it stands, I'm not an Arcane build. So it isn't the utmost useful ability. And hit him with the zap. And he go bye-bye now. Yeah, if you're an intelligence caster, make sure you got the stone sling and just bonk him to death. Between the lift the rocks get and just their obscene tracking, you'll be able to finish them off in no time. Nah, it's gonna be too far out. Yep. Same as that one. Oh, actually it wasn't. Cool. In general, this is a pretty interesting environment, you know, essentially recycling the same area twice, or recycling it once and having you go through it twice, just everything flipped. Yeah, I think this is the drop. Yep. I just did not like that initially. I was like, this seems like it's very high up. I want to say Miriam is supposed to be down here too, but because they got bodied so early, this area is just empty. Which is fine. I'm still going to do a run around just for, you know, loot check. Looks to be nothing on the chandeliers. So at that point, we just have to pick a drop point. No rats. I eagerly await the phantoms that will spawn or something. Even though sometimes in environments like this, the real enemy is just your own clumsiness. And I think up here is empty. I never use the dried livers. I probably should, but I don't. And that looks to be it for this area, so we just jump on down. Oh, there. I was about to say, where do I have to go in here? Oh yeah, you. Yeah, this is the Godskin Apostle, I think? Or no, this is the Noble. You weak to lightning? I should probably just hit you with black flame fireballs. I'm not looking forward to his special. There's his special. Yeah, this is the one time you're gonna have an easy time dealing with this attack. Every other time, that attack is just annoying. Haha, mine's faster. You don't have the talisman for it. Yeah, and these guys' AI is effectively programmed to punish you whenever you try to do any healing. Your best bet is to land like a Scarlet Rot, otherwise you're gonna be struggling. And it only gets worse when you fight the duo, because they revive each other, because they have a pool of health as opposed to individual HPs you just have to melt down. Absolute nightmare. You have to there's a summon I have to get before I do that. Granted, that's in Farum Azula, so that's a good distance in. That's like endgame. But, oh my god, that fight. It isn't fun. Flat out. That, the gargoyles, Melania, Placidusax, those are fights that just aren't fun. They are borderline anti-fun because of just how stupid they are mechanically. I mean, Placidusax gets a death beam that you can survive. It's just very rare. 9 times out of 10, you flat out will get just vaporized the second it hits you. You notice what looks like the dark or the black knife print in the back? Actually, no, that's not the black knife print, that's the Cursemark of Death. But we got that. So now, I believe we head back to Ranni? We'll check her, otherwise we have to go back to the round table. What is it again? Table of Lost Grace. I don't think we have to talk to her, if memory serves me, because she knew, like, when you first come to join her, the whole point is to get the curse mark. And this is kind of her being like, look, if you want it, just go take the stupid thing, I don't care. You know, I've done what I've been looking for. You can get whatever little thing you're looking for. Yeah, now she's gone. Should probably touch that so I don't have to keep riding the elevator. Yep, so to the site of Lost Grace, or Table of Lost Grace. Think it's Roger. No. Roger is gonna die soon. Because the death vines are growing through him. And then D is gone. And Fia's gone, because D's dead. Yeah, because he died in this room. I think we still got the blood pool. Oh no, it's all cleaned up. So what do we have to do with the curse mark then? I'm just trying to think here. Yes, we have that. Curse mark carved at the moment of death of the first demigod, who should have taken the shape of a circle. However, the two demigods perished at the same time, breaking the curse mark into two wheels. Ranni was the first of the demigods whose flesh perished, while the Prince of Death perished in soul alone. Okay, actually we don't have to go here at all. I was wrong, because the way I've done this is out of order. You're supposed to get the Finger Slayer blade and do all that, and I kind of jumped the gun on it. But we can actually go, as you can see, to Renna's Rise. We have to go... We'll go back to the moon gazing grounds. Actually, it's this one right here. Yep. Because normally this tower is blocked. Actually, as I say that, I need to check Celavis, because Celavis should not be alive at this point. We actually have to check him and someone else. Because quests have continued. Oh. Just a blue scarab. They've continued far enough. Celavis shouldn't be around anymore. Yep. Celavis is dead. Which means I... Oh yeah, I can buy his puppets. I mean, they're not that great. Like, this guy throws jars, this lady heals. I mean, if you're summoning someone just to heal, you're kind of in a bad position anyways. And with him gone, that means... Gotta find our way back down. I think that's... just out... No, it's right here. I thought it was just outside the boss room. Yep.
Please stop. My puppet. I loved you with all I have. How could you forget such? Ah, that hurts. Please,
And there's Padilla, dead. That one's actually a good one to get, is Dolores' Sleeping Arrow. Yep, all the puppets killed him. And in the end, there's nothing else here. There's an item down there at that altar, but I think it's just garbage. But yeah, he's dead now, because Celavis, effectively him being alive, kept everything alive. But in the end, it's not directly stated if it was Ranni who got him, or... who, because if you give the potion you're supposed to give Nefeli or Dung Eater, you can give it to Gideon, and he's like, oh, I know who did this. I'll take care of it. And then you can also... like, so it implies Gideon potentially kills him if you hand it over, but his quest line... Celavis' quest line also, he's like, hey... Later on, he goes, hey, I'm gonna make, like, the best potion ever to turn someone into a puppet. And I want to give it to Ranni, so help me out here, homie. And he dies in the process there. So it could be implied Ranni gets him, could be implied that Blythe gets him. Because Blythe is, like, her guardian, effectively. Every demigod gets... a guardian. Now we got Ranni's hat, which boosts ice magic, which is all intelligence-based, so it's a complete waste for me. And now we're back at Ainsel River Well, but we're actually in a part you can't access, because we were down here, the waterfall, and we just ran through this part. Now we can run through the upper segments. The miniature Ranni, I think we can use that just here. Oh no, we have to go to a resting spot. And of course, people have fallen to their deaths because they forget this isn't all solid. We'll actually get a quick level up while we're sitting here, because I need 82. What do we want? I mean, yeah, let's put into faith a little more. Try to get to 50. Then we talk to Miniature Ranni.
A dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Ranni the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Yep. You have to talk to it 3 times, otherwise she won't speak, and this kind of segment gets... It doesn't get broken, it just doesn't continue correctly. Yay, Clayman! Everybody's favorite slow-moving enemies. But... Oh crap. Forgot about that. Yeah, forgot he exists here. Okay, so I can push up around the left. Alright, let's try to just long shot this and see if we can actually land them. Maybe if we aim higher? Would also help if I aimed correctly. No. Whole lot of claymen over here. I'd rather not have to fight them, but I kinda have to at this point. Okay. There we go. That's all dealt with now. He's not coming back, so I don't have to worry about it. We are now all better off. Come on, everybody get into the water so you take extra damage from lightning attacks. Oh. Didn't see him. Okay, yeah, this is going the way I think it is. So I'm gonna double back, make sure this area is clear. Don't feel like leaving it half finished. And because there's loot to be grabbed. I think this area is effectively done, though. Oh, right. Plants. Oh, madness plants. Well, aren't you just full of surprises? I mean, the upside is they explode, so this does make fighting them a bit easier. Very resilient. Lightning? Nah, it's not that much of an improvement. Ouch. You know, I'm not fighting this thing. Whatever's here, I'm just gonna grab and go. Yeah, Clayman ashes. Not really the most valuable thing. The Glovewort, actually useful. But yeah, the Clayman pickup is... I mean, it's Clayman. I guess depending on how many it summons, it could be decent. I wouldn't really sit here and be like, this is gonna be top option. Like, nah, there's way better units you can grab. Let's try lightning. About the same effectiveness. At least with Black Flame, I get the benefit of percent damage. Oh, I am that good. Clean with it. That's gonna suck, though. Our big ol' flathead boy. Because that head gives him stupid damage resist. So you have to kind of bait it out and then try to get around him. If and you can. We'll just burn the flask, that's fine. Yo, T-posing man! Yeah, I think these are like the gravity mage guys. Hang on, can you get there from down below? I think you can. Yeah, because that's the merchant. Yeah, so there's got to be a way around to reach that. So that's irrelevant to this very moment, because it'll just be accessible further ahead. But at least we got those guys cleared out.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers, as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins. I turned my back on the baleful shadow.
Okay, that's all. But that is also all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.